What's up, everybody? It is a beautiful winter's day. It is 75 degrees. I'm not sure if you can see that. 75 degrees outside. Hey, I'm Danny coming at you from East Texas. It is February the 2nd, Groundhog's Day, 75 degrees outside. It's a great day to be working on these tomatoes. Today I'm going to try to up pot some of these. Actually, I'm going to be trying to separate them out. I had very high germination rate with all of my seeds, so I don't need all these. I have friends and family that I can give them to. So today I'm going to try to separate them and get them up potted. As you can see, most all of these, every seed germinated. Like everyone else, I always plant a few extra just in case. But with all of these coming up, my uncle, my dad, some friends, they would all like to have some tomatoes, so I think these starts are going to go to a good home in 6 or 7 weeks when here in East Texas we are ready to get things rolling in the garden. So I'm going to try to split them up and put them into these small little pots right here. I got these off of Amazon. I used them last summer and they worked very well. So I did wash them prior to this in super hot water and Dawn liquid soap just to make sure they were sterilized and clean. So here we go. Y'all are going to get to see this. I've never done this before, so you're going to get to see me try this for the first time. So succeed or fail, it's all going to be right here. All right, for this up potting today, separating of the tomatoes, I made a mix of pretty much the same seed starting that I used before. The difference is I used a lot of worm castings. I figured at this point maybe they're going to need a little bit of nutrition as they begin to grow. So this is a very fine, fluffy mix. I have vermiculite, some perlite in there, but lots of worm castings too. So let's get to up potting and separating. So right here I have a M.I. Gardner Mr. Stripey tomato. 2 of the 4 germinated. I'm really only wanting 1. And this one, it's Kellogg's Breakfast. All 4 germinated. So try to get these split up. Fingers crossed. So we're gonna pop them up. Try to carefully remove them. And let's see how this works. Oh, that is absolutely beautiful. Almost had disaster there. Now just to feel in. And there we go. He's got a new home. Hopefully in 6, 7 weeks, this guy will be ready to go in the ground. All right, let's see if that was a fluke. I'm gonna try again, let y'all watch me do this again. So here we go. This one, in this case, is going to be another M.I. Gardner seed, Dr. Weish's. So yeah, this is gonna be the one. So fingers crossed again, here we go. See if I got lucky the first time. Do not want to lose that. All right. Nice, good roots in there. I feel like this is working very well. I'm gonna try to leave a little bit of room so that hopefully in a few weeks they're tall enough that I can add a little soil on top just to help with the extra rooting. But there we go. Another one potted up, separated out. I'm going to get to the rest of these and I'll get back to you in just a little bit. All right, I got a lot of those potted up. Probably all I'm going to do today. Honestly, I want to give them some time to see if they survive, to see if what I did was the right thing. I'm going to sow some more seeds, some more tomatoes, and some flowers today. Try to get those started. I thought I would stop and take just a minute to kind of talk about how all this happened. So probably COVID 2020, I just found myself just kind of getting down on how the whole world was. The worldview today is just not what I believe in. And so I found myself watching, political YouTube, listening to political podcasts, and last year I just needed a break. I needed to step back from it. Obviously, I still do my part. I would go vote. I'm very vote conscious, and I hope that things are going to get better in the next 4 years. But last year I just found myself to the point where I needed something different. That's what this did. I built the first one. You can't really see it. It's covered up in a tarp back there, and everything's kind of a disaster right now. But I built the first one kind of based on my wife's uncle's horseshoe bed. That was kind of my inspiration. I built that first one, and it just kind of spurred something on in me. Not only did I enjoy the gardening, but I found out that I really enjoy woodworking now. That first one is not good. It's just not, okay? It's not level, but I grew lots of tomatoes and peppers in that one little bitty horseshoe back there last summer. And this fall, I've built a second horseshoe, and of course these three you see behind me here. But working with my hands, power tools, designing things, I don't know if you noticed, but I got my little mini greenhouse for the yard. It's almost complete. I ran out of roofing screws, so I haven't got the panels on the front or one of the sides. But yeah, that's what gardening has meant to me. It's kind of taken away a lot of that stress. So this is something that I really enjoy doing. I've had a lot of fun, and getting to meet everybody that I've met through Next Level Gardening on Circle. That's been very helpful as well. It's nice to find a group of people that are positive all the time. That really helps. They don't degrade you or talk down to you or think they know better. They try to help. They give you suggestions in a friendly way, because that's what we are, as we're friends. And but I just thought I would take a minute to kind of explain how all this started for me. So anyway, let's get back to sowing some seeds. All right, so I don't know if you can see all this or not, but I got most everything I wanted to try to get split up, separated today, up potted. I am going to watch these over the next few days just to make sure they do okay. Some of them did a lot better than others when I broke them apart, so I'm going to keep an eye on them. If they survive, then I've got plenty more that I can do the same thing with and split up and start up potting. But I'll be keeping an eye on those for the next few days. Right now I'm going to sow a few things today. I have some peppers. Not all of my peppers came up, so I'm going to try again with them. I have a couple lettuces, Little Jim and some Butter Crunch, and then a bunch of flowers. The flowers and the lettuce I'll probably just leave out here in the little greenhouse. I'll have the rest of the panels on probably tomorrow evening. The peppers I will take back inside and put on the heat mat. But yeah, so let's get started. All right, so I think I've got everything sown that I wanted to get sown today. So just gonna give everything a quick watering in just to get it set. Probably gonna go ahead and water all the up pots too. All right, so a couple more things I wanted to talk about. I just got to brag on the Tiny Tim, y'all. Planted this thing back in August, I think. It's been producing tomatoes for me. I kind of neglected it. I was moving it in and out of the garage on cold nights, but it's still ripening tomatoes. And now I'm starting to see new flowers. I don't know if y'all can see the new flowers, but the Tiny Tim is really impressing me. The next thing I wanted to talk about was something that my kids gave me for Christmas. It's kind of neat. Lush Seed Farm. It's a calendar. It's a planting calendar. It's pretty neat. At the end of the month, you take this and you plant it. So I'm gonna do that today, and I'll kind of share this with y'all as it goes. It real simple says, plant seed paper under 1/8 of an inch of soil, water thoroughly, place in a sunny corner and keep moist. So anyway, so that's kind of neat. I'll keep y'all updated on how that goes. I'm gonna plant it in this pot right here, go ahead and put it in the greenhouse and see how that takes off. All right, so that's a wrap for today. I think I got everything watered in. I got some new things sown, got some up pots done. I'll be keeping an eye on those. Like I said, I potted the plantable calendar. So I'll be real interested to see how that goes. But that's gonna be it for today. And as always, thanks for watching.